7-year-old Jacob had been eagerly anticipating their family vacation to the beach for weeks. He imagined building sand castles, collecting seashells, and splashing in the waves. But, as they arrived at the beach town, a problem arose. The airline had somehow lost Jacob's luggage, leaving him without any of his beach essentials. His mom tried to comfort him, promising that the airline would find his bags soon, but in the meantime, he had to make do. Jacob's older sister, Emily, offered to let him borrow some of her clothes since they were close in age. Jacob reluctantly accepted her offer, feeling a bit embarrassed. As he put on one of Emily's one-piece swimsuits, he couldn't help but feel a little self-conscious. They were not the beach attire he had in mind. He looked like he was playing dress-up in his sister's closet. Emily, however, was incredibly understanding and supportive. She reassured Jacob that they were just clothes, and they didn't define who he was. With her encouragement, Jacob hesitantly joined his family on the beach. Jacob, wearing Emily's one-piece swimsuit, felt a mixture of embarrassment and reluctance as he made his way to the beach. The colorful swimsuit, adorned with seashells and starfish, seemed like something that belonged more in a costume party than on a beach outing. However, Emily was right by his side, offering unwavering support and encouragement. As Jacob stepped onto the soft, warm sand, he realized that the beachgoers around him were too engrossed in their own fun to notice what he was wearing. Children were building sand castles, families were enjoying picnics, and couples were strolling along the shoreline. The beach was a world of its own, where everyone was focused on creating their memories, not judging someone's choice of swimsuit. With his initial self-consciousness fading, Jacob embraced the opportunity to enjoy the beach. He and his family splashed in the waves, collected seashells, and even built a magnificent sandcastle that drew the admiration of many passers-by. Jacob's sister, Emily, was his constant companion, offering support and reminding him that it was the experiences that mattered, not the clothing. Throughout the day, Jacob gained a newfound confidence. He realized that the swimsuit was just a piece of fabric, and it didn't define who he was or dictate the fun he could have. By the time the sun began to set, Jacob had fully embraced his day at the beach, wearing Emily's one-piece swimsuit with a sense of pride. His mother called for her 2 kids to get ready to go back to their hotel rooms. Jacob ran to his mother with Emily following. Emily put on one of her dresses and handed another sundress to her brother. Jacob looked at it and then back at Emily. Jacob hesitated as he looked at the sundress Emily had offered. The thought of wearing a dress made him a bit nervous, even though he had already spent the day in her swimsuit. His sister, ever the supportive and understanding sibling, gave him a reassuring smile. "Come on, Jacob," Emily said, "it's just for a little while. You've already proven today that it's not about the clothes, but the fun we have. Trust me, it's not a big deal." Jacob appreciated his sister's encouragement and decided to give it a try. After all, it was just for a short walk back to their hotel room, and he didn't want to let his earlier apprehensions hold him back. He slipped into the sundress, and it was a perfect fit, thanks to Emily's similar age and size. As they made their way back to the hotel, Jacob began to feel more at ease in the dress. He realized that just like the swimsuit, it was just another piece of clothing, and it didn't change who he was. His family embraced the situation, and they all shared a good-natured laugh about the unexpected wardrobe changes. The day at the beach had become a memorable adventure for Jacob, not just for the fun he had but for the valuable lesson he had learned about self-confidence and embracing the unexpected. He understood that being open-minded and willing to try new things, even if it meant wearing something out of the ordinary, could lead to unexpected moments of growth and self-discovery. As the sun set on their vacation, Jacob felt a sense of pride for overcoming his initial hesitations and fully enjoying the day with his family. As the family reached their hotel room, Jacob felt a sense of accomplishment. He had worn both a swimsuit and a sundress that day, something he never thought he'd do, and he had learned a lot about self-confidence and not letting clothing define who he was. Inside the hotel room, his mother praised him for being a trooper throughout the day. "I'm so proud of you, Jacob," she said, tousling his hair. "You showed a lot of bravery and flexibility today." With a smile on his face, Jacob realized that the day had been a remarkable adventure. He had learned that life could throw unexpected challenges your way, but how you face those challenges defined your character. He felt closer to his sister, Emily, and more connected to his family than ever before. That night, the family sat on the balcony, overlooking the moonlit sea. They shared stories and laughter, and Jacob knew that these were the moments that truly mattered. It wasn't the lost luggage or the borrowed clothes, it was the experiences, the love of his family, and the lessons learned that would stay with him forever. The next day brought a delightful surprise. Jacob's mother received a call, and her face lit up with joy as she listened to the voice on the other end of the line. Jacob, who was sitting at the breakfast table with his sister and mother, watched her eagerly. "Great news, kids!" Jacob's mother exclaimed, hanging up the phone. "Jacob's suitcase has been found! They'll be delivering it to our hotel shortly." Jacob's eyes widened with excitement as he heard the news. The thought of having his familiar clothes back was comforting, but he also realized that he had grown in many ways during his unexpected fashion adventure. He had learned valuable lessons about self-confidence, embracing new experiences, and the unconditional support of his family. As the suitcase arrived, Jacob eagerly opened it and was reunited with his beach essentials. His swimsuits, beach toys, and all his favorite clothes were back. It was a welcome sight, but it didn't diminish the experiences of the previous day. Jacob now had a newfound sense of self-assurance, and he knew that he could face unexpected challenges with courage and grace. The family's vacation continued, and Jacob enjoyed every moment, whether it was building sand castles in his familiar swim trunks or exploring the beach in his sister's dress. The experiences of the trip, the laughter, and the lessons learned created lasting memories for the entire family. As they packed up to leave the beach town, Jacob felt a sense of fulfillment. He knew that this vacation would be one he'd remember for a lifetime, not just for the fun he had but for the growth and self-discovery it had brought him. Jacob's family headed home, their hearts full of cherished memories and a deeper appreciation for the bonds that held them together.